How's it going, everybody? Smoking Cigars with Howlin' Blind Buddy Slim on a March 2nd, a Monday night here, late in the evening. I'm gonna fire up my cigar. I've been smoking this since I had dinner. Light this dude up. I love these matches. They're perfect. What I'm smoking, the Glory Cubana Siriar Maduro number 6. Lovely cigar. Really, really nice. Mercy. How's everybody been? Hope you Monday was a great Monday. First, I'd like to comment on Cigar 101's video, part 7, about the S chip. Appreciate the acknowledgement, sir. And it looks like you're smoking some really nice cigars, especially that Romeo and Juliet. I bet the other one was good too. It looked really good, well made. I got home, sat back, had me some dinner, just fired up a cigar, watched a little bit of Family Guy, and then I get on the internet, check my emails and eBay and see how things are going on eBay, and check all my other sites, and then I check YouTube and checked out my subscriptions, and enjoyed the new video, part 8 from Cigars 101, and come up to Louisville, Kentucky, Kramer Smoke Shop anytime, and you'll find a bunch of guys sitting around smoking some good cigars and having some good conversation about politics, everything. And the best part about it is, this is a great debate, and nobody gets ticked off or pissed at anybody because we all have cigars in common. I'm sitting here and I'm watching videos, and I see this video where Rush Limbaugh, and I used to like Rush, I used to listen to him a lot, and that Rush Limbaugh was talking at some conservative feed me I'm hungry dinner. I think it was like probably $1,000 a plate, you know. And Rush Limbaugh right now is saying the right things, talking about how Obama is being irresponsible and spending us into oblivion, into the future, and our grandkids and everything. They can't afford to pay it back. Where were you, Rush, back when George Bush Sr. was doing the same damn thing? Let's go partisan. You know, yeah, it's great when you tell the truth about your opponent and people you don't like, and that's the only reason Rush is saying this stuff about Barack Obama, so you don't like him. But the thing of it is, if it happens on the side that you're on, and like I've said before, I'm a registered Republican. I don't vote because the vote doesn't count. But I got very ticked off within the first 4 years of George Bush Sr.'s presidency at the things that I saw him doing that I totally disagreed with, and I thought it does not meet the Republican criteria, does not meet a conservative criteria. Actually, he was more liberal, and really there's nothing wrong with the word liberal, but he was more liberal spending than the tax and spend Democrats that I used to hear Rush talk about on his show. I used to think that if I looked in the dictionary and I looked up tax and spend, it would say see Democrat, or if I looked in there and looked up the word Democrat, it would say see tax and spend. But check out America, Freedom to Fascism, Aaron Russo, and you'll see where I stand on the income tax. You'll see where I stand on the income tax. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It's acting goofy. But anyway, as far as taxes go, let's don't even talk about that. The spending. Here's. I'm gonna explain it to you very simply, folks. Here's how it is. let's say I represent the federal government. I represent the White House. I'm the president, let's say. And let's say Cigars 101. He's the American people. And let's say Rush Limbaugh is the Federal Reserve Bank, which I've explained before is nothing more than a factory that manufactures money out of raw material. So, okay, here's how it works. I go to Rush and I say, Rush, I need $700 billion. And then I go to Cigars 101, the American people, and I say, you're going to pay it back. That's basically it. The government borrows money from a private bank who manufactures money out of thin air and says the country will pay it back. The American people will pay it back. You don't get a say in how that money is spent. All you have to do is make the monthly payments plus interest. Don't you wish you could call the Federal Reserve and say, look, I've been flipping a bill here for a while. Cut their credit off. I wish I could. But basically, that's it. And Rush is right. This I haven't said that in so many years. Rush is right. This bailout that Barack Obama is spending and borrowing is bad for the country. It's spending my grandkids, my great grandkids, and their great grandkids will never be able to have this debt paid off. And I will say again, to explain that, watch the movie Zeitgeist to the Addendum. And I'm going to give you another good movie you need to check out here in a second. But anyway, George Bush spent more money in his 8 years, borrowed more money from the Federal Reserve, who they are no more federal than Federal Express. That's the best way to put it, as they say in American Freedom to Fascism. George Bush spent more money in his 8 years as president than Bill Clinton in his 8 years. I want to talk about spending a country into bankruptcy. Wake up, Rush. Wake up, Rush Limbaugh. If you're going to say it about one, say it about the other if it's true. You can't sit there and say, the spending George Bush did was great, and the spending Barack Obama is doing is bad. That's partisanship. I don't know why this thing's doing darkness. But anyway, let me give you one more good movie you need to find. And if you have to, go to isohunt.com, type it in. The End of America. Naomi Wolf. Look it up, check it out, watch it, and see what you think. Leave me some comments. This is only going to be a part one. Great. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to watch a movie. Have a nice quiet evening. Finish my La Gloria Cabana Cigars Maduro number 6. And the smoke shop that I work at, Kramer Smoke Shop, we're going to start carrying the La Gloria Cabana Miamis. I can't wait. And Cigars 101, if you're down near Miami, I know you're in Florida, check out La Gloria Cabana Miami cigars. Check them out. Really unbelievable. All right, I'm just going to sit back. I'll probably end up smoking another cigar before the night's over. Probably watch a little Family Guy or some good movie. But anyway, check out what I've said. Rush Limbaugh, wake up. Wake up.